Hi there. I wanted to just take my glasses off in case you guys started forgetting what I look like without them. They're pretty intense on my face. Definitely look very nerdy with them on. Because my voice starts going like this and I can't help it. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm so retarded. I wanted to do a quick vlog because Elder Scrolls Online has been in my head, been following it, but I've been very smart about following it. I'm not going one way or the other. I'm not being very stubborn on wanting to like it or not wanting to like it. I am having a lot of fun kind of arguing with myself on what parts of it that I like, what parts of it that I may not like. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe not so consistently, but obviously that's not my thing, but maybe do bits and pieces of vlogs that break down certain parts of the aspects of the development of Elder Scrolls Online, only because I want to talk about it. I don't think any of my opinions are specifically something that people need to take into account, but only because it's something that's in my head. I gotta get it out of my head. So to talk about it, that's how it's gonna happen. Anyway, first of all, I wanted to start out this vlog with something very special. I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial for you guys. I just wanted to let you know that I have a very special type of kind of makeup regimen that I do, and it's very important. This is how, this just doesn't happen. I actually literally just spent like 30 seconds on my face each morning. I do not put a lot of effort into my face. I made sure the lighting's okay in here, but I don't have very nice skin, and I'm extremely pale, and I put my makeup on as fast as I freaking can before I go to work, because I don't know why. I shouldn't just not do it. Probably because I think I'm gonna do it, if I'm gonna do a vlog, I don't want to do them without makeup on, so that's probably why. Okay, so these are very important. I'm going to get to the Elder Scrolls stuff in a second, so everyone has to stick through this. Alright, this is very important. This is called lip smackers. You probably use this when you're maybe 4 years old to 12 years old. It's grape flavored, so it's a good primer for your lips, because it just brings out that moisture. And then you just get some lipstick and you put it over and you mix it a little bit, and it's kind of it's a lot of fun. There you go. There, that's how you do it. Now I have grape flavored lips, and they're orange too. So it's a great tip, boys and girls, whatever you want. And I suggest it for using that for any occasion, like playing video games. Probably not going out in public. I'm going to get to the Elder Scrolls stuff now. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk about was the development of the game and who's developing it. So I think one of the things is that a lot of people are very skeptical. I'm a little bit skeptical because I need to be. It's very easy for me to get excited about a game and just blindly follow it and just accept everything that they say, because everyone's going to talk very highly of their game regardless of whether it's actually good or not. So no one's really going to tell you what the flaws are of their game, because they've been creating it, it's their baby, and their babies are perfect to them. So in this case, I wanted to look at the background development of Elder Scrolls Online. So obviously we know that Bethesda has a hand in this, but not as much as you think. So Bethesda actually obviously created Elder Scrolls in general, but they're owned by a bigger company that owns a bunch of little companies, like production companies and everything like that, and that's Zenimax. So Zenimax actually owns a bunch of companies that created some really great games, and that's what really got me kind of excited about, is the fact that these games are good titles. They're good titles that I've enjoyed, I know a lot of people are enjoyed, and they're very popular. So to start off, there's id Software. I got this all from Wikipedia, so it's just whatever. Don't even care about doing any kind of like background checking or anything, just Wikipedia is the way to go. So id Software, or ID Software, depending on what you want to call it. Doom and Quake. So those are already great titles. I played a little bit of Doom 3 on my channel. I really enjoy it. Haven't played it in a while, but that's because I have so many games going at the same time. They obviously own Bethesda, which obviously made Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout, which again are great titles and amazing and have won awards and everything like that. And one that I didn't actually know was Arcane Studios, who owns created Dark Messiah and Might and Magic, and even Dishonored. So Dishonored is one of like the new games that are absolutely amazing. I hate it because I'm horrible at it, but that's the only reason I don't like it is because I'm absolute shit at it. And I'm angry about it. I wish I was good at it. So anyway, so we already have a really solid kind of list of games that Zenimax owns these companies that created these games, so they're already kind of putting a hand into some great games. Whether or not they actually owned these companies at the time these games were made, I don't know, because I didn't read that far into it because I don't really care that much. But it probably would actually be a very good thing to do, but I don't care that much. So they also created Zenimax Online, which is solely created to create this game. From what I can understand, they haven't made any other online games, which could either be good or it could either be bad. It means they're starting fresh. They've looked at all the other online games from afar. They're not kind of set in their ways or anything like that, but it also means that they're amateur in terms of they've never done this before. So that's one. There's always like an arguing side on everything that I go through here, so I'm trying to be very biased, or sorry, not biased at all. So that being said, when we're looking at the game, Bethesda really doesn't have a lot to do with the creation of the Elder Scrolls Online. That could be good or it could be bad, depending on how you look at it. It's kind of like a double-edged sword almost, or I don't know. It's a little bit odd. But I'm going to put my computer back on. So the thing is that a lot of people don't like the fact that Bethesda is not directly creating this game. Bethesda's never made an online game. They're great at making single player games. That's why they win the awards. So this online Zenimax Online has a bunch of people, I think, that are used to making games online, but Zenimax Online itself has not banded together and created its own online game. So depending on how you look at it, if you want Bethesda to be involved in this game, then you're obviously going to be disappointed. However, the way I look at it is this game isn't necessarily a branch off of the trilogy so far. It's actually an additional game created by a different company that is very controlled when it comes to the content that Bethesda created in the first place. So they're going to be, it's like their baby already. So, there's a lot of pressure on them already to follow through with the universe and don't fuck it up and everything like that. And, hopefully they understand the amount of pressure that's been put on them. And I have a feeling a little bit of that has come through with the fact that they haven't said a whole lot about their game so far. I think they want to make it perfect before they show people, because people are going to get upset the moment they see something that they don't like, regardless of whether that's going to be kept in the game or changed or whatever. People, especially in this fan community, are going to be extremely judgmental the moment they see something, and they already are. So I am even, but not as bad as some people. So because Bethesda's not actually creating this game, they're actually going to be working on what they're good at, which is single player games. So I'm assuming they're going to be making something on top of Skyrim. Maybe they're going to go to Elsewhere, or they're going to go to Hammerfall or something like that. So we went to Skyrim, we went to Cyrodiil and everything like that. So it's just a little bit interesting that they don't have a full hand in the game, in the online game, but we're not forced to treat this online game as a fourth installment to their trilogy. So if you want to look at it that way, they're not wasting their time. This is my quotes, all the quotes. Wasting their time working on an online game. They're actually putting their time and effort and working on games that they're actually good at, and we're known to be good at. So breaking it down with the actual development and who's creating it, whether that makes you feel better, whether it makes you feel worse because they're not actually having a direct hand, Bethesda's not having a direct hand in creating the game, that's up to you to decide whether it's good or not. But I would love to hear from you guys, because I love talking about this, and I do end up babbling a little bit about it, trying to get more articulate and not just get off track on random shit, because I always do that. And I would just hope you guys could help me do that by kind of commenting and maybe give me any feedback on what I could do, because I wrote some stuff down but I also do get off track regardless because I get really excited about talking about stuff. So, but let me know what you think. Like, do you think, just on the development basis, because I know we can go into a lot of other things that I've seen so far in this about the game, but behind the scenes, do you think it's better that Zenimax, who is part of Bethesda, is working on the game, so they're going to be keeping with, you know, as much as they can, or do you think Bethesda should solely be working on the game, no one else should be touching it? I want to know what you think. So yeah, keep in mind that these guys made a lot of great games in the past as well, and they're pretty solid titles. So it's not like they're just amateurs and they're just given this baby to work on, and they don't know what they're doing. So let's talk about it. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Remember my makeup tips. So awesome.